What's up, y'all? It's your girl Daviana, and I'm back with another video. In this video, y'all come watch me cook some Louisiana neck bones. Okay, you guys, in this part of the video, I'm heating up my oil because I seasoned my neck bones, and now I want to kind of fry them on each side. And to me personally, I feel like when you do that, that locks in the flavor. So once you add the water, all the flavor won't dissolve in the water, if you get what I'm saying. So I'm just heating up my oil, letting it get hot. And this right here is where I keep my old grease in. My grease is not dark. It's not too old. I probably fry like 2 to 3 times in this grease. And before I restock my fishing fry, not my fishing fry, y'all. Before I restock my frying pan with new grease, I save the old grease. Now you do not save fish grease or shrimp grease or anything seafood related. I don't save that. Now when I'm frying chicken or pork chops or any other thing other than seafood, I do save the grease because it makes a good flavor. The grease is seasoned because you know you season your food before you fry it. So that's an old trick I learned from some older black ladies, and it hasn't did me wrong yet. So yeah, y'all see my grease getting hot. So once the grease get hot and good and hot, I'm going to put my neck bones in there and let it lock in that flavor. I'm placing the meat down in the oil so it can lock in that flavor. And I'm going to cook it in this pot on top of the stove. I was going to do crock pot, but it's going to take about the same amount of time, probably an hour less on top of the stove. So I'm going to let that get brown, and then I'm going to brown the rest because I don't have any more room to put some more. And I want them all to get that caramelized color, that little brown look. So I'm going to let this go, and then I'm going to do another batch. And then I'm going to add it all back to the pot. So I'll do that. So when you cleaning raw chicken area, wherever you cook, make sure you use bleach and detergent. So that's what I'm doing basically right here. The next clip, I'm going to add cold water to my pot, and I'm going to scrub all that goodness at the bottom. No, you don't go and take and clean as you scrub it. It's going to give me that brown dark color that I like my gravy and stew and stuff to look. In this clip, I have a little water, and I'm adding my neck bones back to the pot. Okay, you guys, I added cold water. I'm not going to season this just yet. I'm going to let it come to a boil probably for like an hour, 2 hours. Let it cook down. And then I'll come taste it and see if it need any salt added or anything added. I got a little onion left over. So I'm going to cut up some onions and just put it up in here and some garlic. And I'm going to just let this cook for about an hour, 2 hours, and then I'm gonna come back and show y'all. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more water because I want the water to cover it. Because y'all know when y'all boiling water, it's gonna come evaporate and it's gonna go down. So I'm gonna add some more water because I want it to cover. It's been some time. Y'all see the water has cooked down. I'm gonna add some more because it's not done. Yeah, I'm gonna add some more. It's looking good. I'm going to season it a little bit now since I added some water. So the last hour of my meat boiling, and before I thicken it up to make a semi-thick gravy, I'm going to add these 2 cans of vegetables just so that we can have some type of vegetables with our meal. And I'm gonna also do some homemade cornbread as well. Okay, you guys, I'm finna show y'all how y'all can thicken up your roux to make it thicker. And I'm not sitting there stirring and stirring and stirring with the homemade gravy method that I've shown before on this. If y'all want to see me post again how to make homemade gravy, y'all let me know. But I have some flour in a measuring cup, not too much. I don't really measure. I got some cold The key is cold water. You can do this with cornstarch as well. But I usually do the flour. I don't want my gravy to be too thick, but I don't want it to be too thin. So we're just stirring this up, and then I'm going to add it to my pot. Guys, I'm going to add it. And I turned my pot off when me and my girls went outside. So yeah. And I also added those can of vegetables like I said I was going to add. I really wanted some carrots, so I added the carrots. And then a 1 can of mixed vegetables. So I'm going to let this come back to a boil. And then I'm going to turn it off because my neck bones are done. I do not like when my meat fall off the bone. I like for it to be still intact, me personally. So I'm just stirring it in. I'm going to let it come to a boil. And we'll be done. And I'll show y'all how to make the cornbread. Everybody should know how to make rice. And that's our supper for tonight. Guys, it's coming to a boil. As you guys can see, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I can tell it's getting a little thick. So yeah, I don't want it that 40-pound gravy where it's sitting on top of your rice. I want it a little loose. Just because of the meal we having. So yeah, I'm gonna let this simmer for like another 5 minutes, and I'll be done with this, and I'll start on the cornbread, and we'll be ready to eat. This is everything we need for homemade cornbread. Yes, I'm gonna add a lot of sweet things to it, but the salt is going to balance it all out. You're also going to need some oil. I'm gonna use the same oil I used to start my neck bones.